Ladies and peeps, if you're wondering why this game is... Well, you probably aren't wondering. You're probably just thinking this is a standard video. But let me tell you that it isn't. And the reason why is because it's day one after the Pro Tour. You know what that means? You know what that means? I probably won't bother to reach the end of this game. I've played... I don't know if only people with tiny knobs play at this time of day or what. Don't know why that's... I think I did a snap concede on the stack a minute ago. So, why am I recording like this? Because it's post-Pro Tour. You know what that means. You know what it means. Everyone who saw it, it's like, I want to be on the Pro Tour, and the first place to start is giving myself full art lands on MTG Arena, because I'm a big boy, I can do it. Ah, ladies and peeps, this is the saucies, the sauciest of Saucingtons. We'll see. I mean, I'm not going to play this game out because I've only got 10 minutes. But two things I really want to address just quickly for you fine knobs. Number one, Goblin Chain Whirler went from nobody playing it to I've seen it like 7 times in mono red already. Number two, the amount of absolutely over-the-top decks that I've already been exposed to is, I don't know if it's because my rank's gone up a little bit, but I haven't got any better. My decks have empirically gotten worse because I've started to try and play wonky dog shits. Alright, let's try a costly Plundeer, one of my mans, and we'll see if it gets countered, so then I can leave. Lovely. What has... Yeah, mono bollocks. Yeah, I'll have to play my tap land because I can't afford rare lands. Mono green. I played mono green where on turn 3, with 3 lands, he had a Ronus, 2 Earth Shaker Kenras, or whatever the green one is, and Steel Leaf Champ. Where are mine? I don't own any of those. And a Ronus. Did I mention he had a Ronus? I'm not certain if I did. Anyway, that's fun. That's amazing, right? Okay, just give me the old essence extraction. Mr. Big Lands. Mr. Big Lands, I'm the big boy, Mum. You got it, Poppies. You got it, son. Ah, look, it's this far. This is the problem, I think. I think this is master tier. And once you reach it, you get stuck in it. Playing just wankers and ladies and peoples. I've not yet played anyone with a deck resembling Tessa Thompson, and I wish that I did. All I want to do, Wizards, is play like-minded people who want to sit down, who, don't play Modo because they're not bothered. They don't want to spend money for corny decks, and they're not that bothered whether they win or lose. I would like to play Lyra and Lix Mastery, and if it's not even... What am I telling Wizards for? I've said this to you, and the people who do it, all like since the start of Magic's Duels, I've been saying it was like 4 years. These are the formats where you should expect people to be playing wonky fun decks, and it still isn't. It's still people treating it like it's their gate. They get some like they're gonna get some platinum invite to the Pro Tour. Calm down, you fucking losers, and either play real Magiques or smell your balls and get in the shower. Those are your only 2 options in life. If you're trying to play mono red, like because they fucking did well on the Pro Tour, go to FNM and beat someone who's got some real decks and likes Magic. Hornies. Stop stinking this fucking game up with your nerdery, you silly pussy bitches. I just don't know. I just don't know what to say. I can't take criticism from this because I know I'm 100% right. You have 2 existing platforms for Magiques, and you still want to treat this one like your deck that fucking depends on it. What an absolute bag of shitheads. Anyway, let's just try and play a game of this deck. I got hornies. I picked up a second one of these from a draft, so I put it in. And a second one of these from the draft. So if you watch me regularly, you know they were both in the same draft. And I still lost because I'm the shits. But if you can't be the shits on Arena, then what can you do? So I kind of started thinking, do I start putting Urza's Ruinous Balls in here or not? And I thought, no, I don't. Because I think I did, actually, if I'm honest. Because I thought, why not? Why not? But that's not, I can't be doing the why not attitude if all my opponents are why not put $50 in so my deck can be as good as Paul Shapin's ass. Is the man called Paul Shapin? I don't know. That's how much I pay attention to Magiques. I still like it though. I still like it as a game. I think I like most of my subscribers too, from the comments that we all get. It seems like a lot of us understand Magic is fun. They need to release Magique's Kitchen Table Edition. So just weed all the shit out. But there is a point I actually want to bring up, and it's gonna ruin. See, that was fuck it. It's gonna ruin. It's just gonna ruin this game, and no. Let's not speak in absolutes. 'Cause saying you're gonna ruin anything is bulls. This game, right, is as good as Wizards could have made it. The only downside to it so far is Magic's nerds. And I'll say that until I'm blue in the balls. Magic nerds are scum. And I'm going to take on that 50 challenge. 50 knockout challenge at the next GP. I'm just going to go around punching dweebs. And then I'll bring a couple of judges. They're going down. A couple of policemen. Then I might be in trouble. Until then, yeah, maybe I'll try it. But you know why this game's going to turn to shit, ladies and peeps? It's because the reward for winning is moving from cap out at 4 to 15. And I sort of understand people wanting to win. 15 is too much. And the reason why that is because 4 was perfect. 15 minutes, half an hour, that's fine. You got half an hour for Magiques. You might not have an hour and a half for Magiques, but you know these fucking losers do. They're not on OkCupid having to think of smart messages to squeeze some girl's ass. They're just fucking wanking. That's the end of their day. But 15 wins means that they're going to go, right, I've got to use my AAA deck in ranked for at least 15 wins now. And the only way whiz-bangs are going to really temper this getting out of control is you still get maybe as... I presume Wizards aren't going to give us more than a pack a day, because that's already, in my opinion, very generous. So let's say 800 gold for your first 4 wins, and then just 200 for your next, 11? That's a very bad ratio, unless you're a fucking dick. Then it's great. So let's all hold our bollocks for reals and pray to the baby McJabbies that that's what it is. Because I am not interested in playing Ronus and 2 Steel Leafs when I've got a couple of Dust Legions and I don't have enough shit to fucking win a game. What's the win condition for a mono black? Torment of Hellfire. I've only got 2. I've only got 2 rare wild cards. Either I make a perfect mono black deck and then never play anything else, or I try and fuck around. If you're on a stream, yeah, I'm self-promoting my balls. What do we build? This shit was fucking shit. Smash some balls. 5 color treasures, and I was undefeated because I'm fucking king of Magiques. That's what this game is all about. Building 5 color treasures in half an hour and still having a laugh. If you're doing the... Oh, you know what? That's the end of this style of video. In conclusion, I want to fucking kick a Magic nerd in his balls. Apart from that, let's just make a real videos. Play some Magic games. Those bills, gold. More and more goldies. More and more goldies. Like I say, I don't mind playing gold, but it's very rare that they're still... I don't know how it's still always me playing experimental shits. So, the man's ranked gold. Mulligans, that sounds like mono red to me. But let's see. Everyone loves mono red. That's the super most fun. Everyone on the Pro Tour chat was just saying 7 out of the top 8 decks for mono red. I fucking loved them. What a surprise. What a surprise, ladies and shits. We're doing it. We're doing it. And what are we doing? Fuck knows. Fuck knows. Mono red. Absolute scummy pussies. I don't know what to say. Like, how easily identifiable are morons? Instantly mulligan, because you know the deck's perfect and he can get a perfect hand. Full art lands. A rare bollock they saw on the Pro Tour. Rubber-dubs. Robbie McRobbity W's. That's all you can say. Maybe I should have played Gate to the Afterlife first. Probably should have. Alright, let's see what can we draws. Couple of another land. Alright, I got 2 blacks and 2 blues. So let's just play with some untapped lands for now. So, Gate to the Afterlife. Yeah, then no blocks. I'll gain a life. You never know how important gaining life will be against mono reds. Mono red pro. Oh, is he gonna have Chain Whirler? I will pull out my deck if he does. Part of me doesn't want him to play blue, because then my argument is a little less solid. But if he doesn't play blue, then it's all she wrote. Yeah. Well, but all he's got is he might have a braid. A braid is not great. But if he doesn't, then I'll just baguettes. God Pharaoh's Gift. It's a solid deck, but not this build. Not this build, ladies and shits. You know why? Because I need all my cards to do as much as they can. I need them all to do stuff. I need this to be in 3 decks. This to be in 5 decks. I can't just build a deck, because then I'll have no more decks. And then where will the fun be? He had it. Rubber-dubs, what I fucking say? This couldn't be more perfect. It could not be a more perfect representation of the nerdery of Magiclodge. Of the nerdery of Magiglingtons. Ladies and peeps, I just love how predictable tiny penis nerds can be. It's just amazing to me. Alright, I only have 1 red, unfortunately, so I gotta go for the full blows. Just like his mum. Strategic planning or tormenting voice. I think if I tormenting voice and fling the planning, hopefully I draw some spaghettis. Alright, no spaghettis. But that's life. Ladies, this is still only 4 wins a day, so I presume this guy's racked them up in 5 minutes. But what? Look at this. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look, I'm going to play it to the end so we can all watch. This is the crux of the issue. Necro, his penis necrofied. It just died. It just died on the spot. Because his own mum was like, rub my balls. Am I going to have to play this? I can't play it. All I can do is cycle all of this. Man, this is some balls. So, I'm dead. I'm dead. Just, I don't know why either of us are wasting time on that. He could have just discarded a card to kill me. He didn't. Because he's mono red. He's fully wanking at the prospect of that game. I honestly couldn't be more delighted with that. The very first game after my little rant was mono red Pro Tour. What can be said? What can be said? I'm not playing Magic Online because that's where real players are. But I'm going to use somehow a full standard Pro Tour winning deck on Arena. You fucking pussies. You absolute pieces of shite. And the worst thing is, it's going to get 4 times worse. Because we're all getting playsets of Chandra. I wonder what deck that goes in. We're all getting playsets of Walking Dave Batistas. Yeah, that's pretty. That smells a bit red. Bomac Couriers. Oh man, ladies and peeps. I fucking love Magics. Okay, so I go from Pro Tour deck to 0 win symbol. What can we do? It's just fucking hilarious, this shit, isn't it? Okay, so I don't really have any plays, but I got some nice lands. We'll see what can be done. Oh man, ladies and peoples, I do genuinely love Magics, no matter what you might think. I cannot, no, this can't be mono red again. I don't believe it. Alright, this isn't a great start. I can't blow up all the peeps because I'm 2 black lands away. Alright, Boros Assault. I'm going to assume he's just picked Boros Assault off the shelf. Because He's got no wins. Combat Celebrant is not the shits. But let's look for some actual shits. What can we do? What can we do, ladies and peeps? I want to play all the decks, but I don't have all the coins to buy all the cards. But I don't want to make one premium deck. Because what can I showcase? And not only about showcase, what can I play? Like when I'm by myself. Okay, so this guy is 100% off the shelf Boros. He could still easily win. Let's not pretend otherwise. Like, I'm proud I can put Nico Bolos in every deck. But I also have to, because it's a win condition that I might not have otherwise, because I'm just faffing about. I've only got one Godvera's gift. What am I going to do if it gets blown up? What if it gets exiled? Then I can never find it again. All somebody needs is a single cast out, and my whole Godpharaoh's gift plan is in the bin. Yeah. Day one off the shelf. Immediately following Pro Tour bollocks. What are you going to do? Wants to be done. Alright, so I can't blow up all the peeps. I'll probably have to copy this and hope for the best. I'm not really sure you needed to exert it on that turn. You see what I mean? Pro Tour to full exertion. I'm going to keep this only because the cycle cost is well within my spaghettis. So I can cycle it, still play the Vizier. Alright, see? Everything smells like your mum's ass now. Just what a difference. Legit Pro Tour to day one deck where he's exerting this for zero benefit. I just don't know how... I don't know how Wizards are going to fix any of this. Number one, there's no accounting for cunts. And I mean that. You are a cunt if you're playing Pro Tour Mono Red Full Art Lands on Magic Arena for any reason. I don't care if you're just getting your 4 wins a day and then you play Quick Constructed for 10 hours. You're a fucking pussy. The day I see... What's his name? Owen Tuttlebeans playing this shit is the day I might change my mind. Until then, rub my spaghettis. Look at this. He looked like he was fucking balls. Now he's just rolling spaghettis. So, I need to top deck a red land. Do I? Or am I already dead? Extra combat step. I'm dead. What a legend. Off the shelf. Off the shelf Boros can still beat me. Love it. And I don't mean that ironically like I often do. I do genuinely love that. Just build any old wonky decks. This is not... You're not going to find this deck list anywhere else. Because it's fucking as holy as balls. Look at the mess of this. Because... 2 reasons, ladies and peeps. Number 1, you have to be ready for anything. Because it's best of 1. And number 2, nobody's got all the cards except Noxious. And he's fucking moaning for some reason. Alright. One more game. Everyone loves this. If you're going to have a video where everything goes wrong... Well, it didn't go wrong. It went perfect, didn't it? It just proved my point perfectly. You could play Boros, still win. Probably far Tour Red. Love it. Love my spaghettis. Alright, what is this? Ramp. That's close enough. Dickhead. We're definitely playing a deck. What kind of a dickhead's deck does he have? This is my new favourite play in all of Magic's. Probably proof that I'm total shit. So, then play a Drover. If I draw a land, I still don't think I'm going to hold my balls for a grow. Grow from the ashes. I think just stick to your ass and play it for 3. Then find Zahid some other way. Okay, vampires, maybe. You can't be sure. Alright, let's do the boost. Still weird that the kicker is on the left side to my eyeballs, but... What are you going to do? Oh, I can also do that. That's not bad. Ladies and peeps, someone convince me that this needs Pro Tour Mono Red when you're playing Simic Ramp, because we saw tons of Simic Ramp on the Pro Tours. My upstairs neighbours is making some noise. I hate getting all shouty when that happens. Don't want to draw one of those. Can I play that? No. Alright, so let's see. How much of a slap in the dick am I taking? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still can't even play that. So, am I going to just ambuscade? Let me read what this does. Oh, it's fine. Sort of. Well, everyone's got everything. It's just little old me scrubbing it up. So, I'm just going to have to hold my balls and hope that I can top deck a scaled behemoth. Actually, I think I will block, or I'm just going to get rampaged. I'm pretty certain I'm getting rampaged regardless. But we'll see. I fucking put a stop. Everyone sees this shit, wizards. You fucking incompetent pussy bellends. Fucking hell. Probably don't need to be overrunning imaginary knobs. Ah. Oh, man, yeah, I gotta be quiet because the girl upstairs will be So, let's see. If I play, I'm gonna take it because I get to draw more shits. So I'll take 3. If I play the flyer and it dies, I will also die. So let's just do this. See if we can block 2. We'll also take 5. Hopefully I draw one of my removalage spells, but if I don't, what can be done? It's Magic's. He's probably got another Pompidos or a Vona, which Vona is probably not as good as a card he might have access to. What else? Could just bust a Lyra. That's put me in a tough spot. But I suspect it's just going to be some Pompido bullshits. So, Twilight Prophets. We all got those. We all got those. We're fucking profiting it up all day. Ladies and peeps, do you remember my first ever Magic story? Which was my very first game. The person I played against had a Scarab God and 2 Twilight Prophets. And I just assumed, this must be what Magic's is like. Everyone's got all the spaghettis all day long. Alright, let me actually do this like a bell bags. Multiple ways to lose from here. Oh, you may pay this and tap an artifact. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Alright, let's see if it leaves me 1 green. Let's not wait and see if it leaves me 1 green. Let's do it manually, because we totally knew this had an alternative casting cost. Okay. I'm fucking reading this like a maniac. Alright, there we go. Now. How quicks am I gonna die? That quicks! That quicks! Ah. Man. Magic's, eh? I'm not really that upset about that game. That was kind of fun. But it is also funny now that when am I not going to be outmatched for cards? You could say, you could just buy a Ronus for your greens and a Twilight Prophet for your blacks. That's good. That's sensible choices. Sensibles. Let's have one more game of that. I quite enjoyed it. I kind of don't want to spend that on that, though. I kind of want a Liliana of Devay, Who Donna of the Veil? Does it? I wonder, does it cut out? I've got a little, you can't see it, frames per second thing. And sometimes it goes down to 1, and I wonder if you can even hear what I'm saying. Alright, let's try this balls. We got some mega ramps, but there's no, what do you call it? There's no Ulamogs. There isn't even big colorless Eldrazi. I might have to play Metalwork Colossus once Kaladesh comes out. Alright, we play Negate McGee's. I don't know. Red. Blue. Maybe. Well, there's no maybe about it. That is what I'm playing against. But maybe I can do something about it. Alright, if you're just holding up counter spells, I suppose I might as well use my treasure map. Treasure map a couple of times. This is authentic MTG Arena now. Not build a deck because you opened a single tatty over. Nah, serious. Am I gonna have to sabotage my balls and force myself to lose 10 matches in a row? Actually, let's cycle this. Okay, and the whole reason I made the deck, but it's not going to resolve, and if it does, it's going to get lightning striked. But these are Magiques. These are the people of Magiques in this day and age. He could play anything. He could play anything in the world. I can't play counterspells like on MTG Arena, because how else will my dad tell his friends that he had a son instead of his actual dad saying, "I ain't got no kids. Fucking nah." My wife's muff dried up. Just never managed to spunk one out. When he just has to live with the indignity and the shame that his son is a turn 5 play 0 Magiques on Arena. Son, you are scum. Scum of the fucking earth. Alright, so I'll give this the old boots. Trying to see if there's any counter spells. Fucking who the fuck knows. But I'm up to casting some good shit. Unfortunately, I don't own any good shit, but that's life. Yeah, I mean, like if I Carnage Tyrant it up, I'd be like, all right, we got some Carnage. I could win him with the Carnies. Alright, so he got bored sitting around. He waited for me to ramp into making that creature completely irrelevant and then kill it. And cycle sweltering shits. I don't think I'm going to play this game through. Alright. Now, I've changed my mind. Double Glory Bringer for me. Fuck you, son. Magiques turn around in a minute. You fucking silly old bitch. Not bad. Not too bad. Although, how quickly are my balls going to fall out about it? Alright. I fucking exerted it, right? Oh, is it non-dragon? Okay. Okay, remember. Remember to read your cards. I don't like doing that. That's for nerds. All reading is for dweebs. That's why I've only got 2 degrees. I just couldn't handle it anymore. One more Frankenstein fucking submission to me. Sit on my ass. Sit on it. Sit on somebody's ass. So, rule number 1, you cannot kill Glorybringer with Glorybringer. I never knew that. Just in the same way, Restoration Angel can't blink angels. Yeah, I didn't know that. Or is it Cloud Shift that can't blink angels? One of those does something. Alright. Come on, man. You've had all these cards in your hand the whole match. You must have had a plan. I don't know. This is the way. Everything. He has already taken longer than any Pro Tour top 8 player took to play any spells. But we're playing Magic Arena. You fucking nerd. You don't know why you're exerting that. You just saw me fuck it up, you stupid pussy. Oh, goodness me, ladies and peeps. He just watched me do that. And it didn't do anything. Alright, let's just not even do anything. He's not even looking at his hand. He's just looking at his dick. It's just gone all soft. Alright. Let's see what I want to draw. I do like that, but I do think I'm just gonna... I'll start off with this. Oh dear. Okay. Alright. That's not what I thought that did, obviously. I just used to spin the fucking balls up. You know what? So much of a balls up. Rub my fucking dick. So two new things I've learned. Don't copy Vizier of Many Faces if it's a glory bringer, because somehow it just becomes a Vizier of Many Faces when I would have assumed it would have been a glory bringer. What else? And glory bringers don't kill glory bringers. One last game. One last game. That was fun. I'm pretty sure I would have won that if I had chosen the correct cards. Alright, this looks completely different to the last couple of games. Surely, is that... Nah. I mean, is that a bug? It became a 4-4. Why would it be a standard Vizier if the Vizier was a glory bringer? Yeah, I'm going to say that's a bug. But just in case, don't target that fucking bitch again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I draw a land, I got a scaled behemoth on turn 3, and that's pretty sexy. So, hold your balls. If I draw a land, I mean, I already have a land. What the fuck am I talking about? I don't know. I don't know, ladies and peeps. Don't do too much detergent up your nose if you don't know what the fuck's going on. Alright, let's just fully hold our balls. I don't want any flash creatures interrupting me. I need a scaled behemoth next turn. Okay. He's going to regret that, I think. Yeah, somebody tell me. Someone must know the rules. If you copy shitty shits... Alright, well there you go. This is Magic's. This is day 1 Magic's. Can unravel your balls with the most basics of spells. That's what we like. So, am I losing this? Am I losing them all? I don't mind. I mean, I'll lose to this guy all day. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can double my lands. But then can I survive? And is there any way to gain any life? I don't know. We'll see. I got to draw. Ah, this is going to be all your pirates get the bumps. Okay, that guy's quite big. So we'll kick this. We'll kick a tree up his ass. That's how you get more leaves. I think that's how this is supposed to work. You boot a tree in the balls, and then it produces more puddles. Right? Nobody knows. So one scale. So if he plays all attacking pirates get +2, then I can't curve my ass into surviving. I don't think. There you go. Busted it. Busted his balls. It's easy. Magic's is easy. Just play day 1 decks. You still beat someone on the verge of, what, master tier. I was almost masters. I'm honestly super pleased that I am not. Let's have another game. We'll figure this out. We'll figure Magic's out. Alright, Konuji. So, it's just bouncing around from day ones, and I can lose them all. But I don't mind. I do mind losing to Pro Tour pussies, though, because it's just so fucking pointless. Okay. Too big. Skip it up, dudes. So, white. Alright. Could be cats, could be shits. There's only one way to find out. You have to play Magiques. Alright, we're doing a lot of creature ramp here. Weaver of Currents, and the next turn Scale Behemoth. But that's not worked out once. It's looked like it was going to work out every time. And then my ball beanies caved in. What can you do? Alright, this is looking better. So he plays the 3/3 cat. And then I don't get what I need this turn. And then I'm dead. That's how I hope this plays out. Just so. Okay, it didn't play out how I was. What do I think here? I can take an extra one, I think. Alright, so my plan of not getting my Behemoth on time curved out perfectly once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still can't risk a Weaver of Currents block. Alright, this deck is very shit. And if he can't beat me by turn 4, I should be able to curve out. Also, I'm going to use my Vizier on myself a couple of times. Because I want to see if an Embalmed Vizier targets itself, it just becomes a flavorless 4/4. I just don't believe that wasn't a bug. I am listening though. Somebody tell me if it was. You know the game I'm talking about, obviously. The blue game. The blue-red bullshit wanks game. Alright. That's a solid use of your turn. I still have actually 2 mana. That's pretty poor. I'm just gonna attack. I'm already bored. You know how I get when I'm bored. Plus, if my Galter gets exiled or murdered in any way, I got another one. I think it's funny that I'm actually losing the ability to cast these guys, though. Just need that one more blue. Alright, can't even cast my other Galter now. So, everyone, at every stage, has every card they could ever want. That's Magiques. That is always Magiques. Could there have been a better card in that spot, considering what my hand is? I don't think so. Can't cast any of this shit? Ah, man. I should be grateful I've got a Scale Behemoth at all with 2 mana. 2 mana to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm the ramp. I'm the ramp deck. Yeah. Losing them all. Losing them all, ladies and shits. I can't really give up any of my peeps. So draw a blue. Nope. That's... Don't know why you want to tap that guy down. Alright, let me fucking... Might be solid enough blockers. You never know. You never knows. I still think this is so humorous. Another day one deck is busting me up. So, what has he got? Crested Sunmare? Just because? Those are Crested Sunmare attacks. Alright, looks like he wants to draw a card. So let's try and help him not... Help him not to. Alright, we've still got no more blue lands. This is amazing for a ramp deck. Flash in another cat. I don't know. Pounce. Alright, that's a solid removalage, but... Okay, now we're rolling. Did I already played a land that turn? That's weird. Okay, how greedy do I want to get? Let's count the man ace. I think I might have to just rebuke River's Rebubles. No! Play Vizier and copy this, and then hopefully survive another turn. And then River's Rebubeloids. 2. Let's do the mathematics. 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. And then 5, 6. So this guy doesn't really matter. Alright. I suppose I could have copied the Regal Caracal, but that's just too sensible. Fuck it. Alright. Well, at least I get my Galter back for a minute. Alright. I have no tokens to bounce to his hand. So I'm actually going to play Nezzy Shits. This game's just turning out different every 5 seconds. Alright, I say Nezzy Shits. Now I'm getting horny for the Beeblebabs. We'll just sit and see. So, whenever he casts a non-creature, then I draw a card. Until then, rob my spaghettis. He has played a lot of his non-creatures. Alright, so, what I need is to play Day 1 McGee's with no discernible sex bombs. And then if I can survive a few turns, I can win. Every man's dream. Alright, so River's Rebuke. That's a lot of damage. I don't think it's actually enough. What was that, 26? Something like that? How long do I want to hold my balls? With 3 hexproof guys, it just seems like a long time. I feel like I might as well hold my balls for a couple of more turns. Sparta Adept would be proud that I didn't just go all in on some big boy bollocks attack. He does have a way to give all his peeps +1/+1. Alright, just because I feel like I can do it. Bounce all his permanents, right? All non-lands. So I feel like this should be fine. I'll just be able to rampage him from now on. River's Rebuke. Pretty solid. Okay. So we managed to beat a Day 1 man. What a hero. Dr. Bollocks Cheeks. The hero Magix needs.